Hello there. What is going on, everyone? Today we've got the Trident class assault ship titles to talk about. These are part of the continuing trend of 3 cards at a time. Count them. 1, 2, 3 cards at a time. That Atomic Mass Games has given us to talk about. One of these was actually spoiled in my last X-Wing video. If you haven't already seen that, it's going to be the Corsair crew, but we'll talk about it again because they spoiled them in 3s, and of course we've got to keep that trend going, unless of course we don't. Big shout out to Luxury Playstyle. If you haven't already, check out luxuryplaystyle.com. Amazing full metal tokens. These are available in a variety of finishes. They have them for X-Wing, also for other games like Keyforge. We're coming out with these for Legion as well. Use code Crabbok VIP to save yourself 15%. Amazing tokens. Also orders of $35 or more are going to get that free lightsaber nunchuck Crabbok token. You get one of those while supplies last. So definitely check out luxuryplaystyle.com. All right, so we've got some titles to talk about. Also, the Corsair crew, which is going to be Scum-specific, and there's a couple of Scum-specific cards in here, which is going to be pretty interesting. So let's talk about these today. Also, there's still time left to enter to win that $25 Amazon gift card. You just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. Now, the Corsair crew is going to be Teams and Gunner both. It's going to be restricted to the Scum and Villainy faction. Again, I'm going to say it's interesting that certain new huge ship cards do say huge ship, and certain huge ship cards do not say huge ship. Like Corsair here does not specifically say huge ship. So I'll be speculating on that at some time in the future, probably on an episode of Double Crit. So stay tuned for that. Now, Corsair crew does say while you perform an attack against a standard ship, you may spend 1 hit result. If you do, the defender gains 1 deplete token. This one is probably going to be something that you will use for very small attacks that you probably weren't going to hit anyway, and or if you just want to make sure you try and load somebody up with deplete tokens. I'm not super crazy about this card. I'd rather just get damage through rather than load people up with more tokens. However, it is what it is. You know, I don't have to be crazy about everything. This one I'm less than crazy about. Now we're on to the really interesting titles. Taking use of the big. Wait a second. I don't think this is the right title. No, it's not Booty Screw. No, hold on a second. What happened here? Hold on, let's check. There it is, Grappler. They're using the booty screw, the big, because it's got a big drill bit screw head kind of thing on its butt. So I mean, that's just naturally some people are going to make that connection that it's but it's Grappler. Actually, how did we get? That's not right. That's not, no, wait. Well, actually, let me know in the comments which one is the right one. Is it Grappler or is it booty screw? I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, Grappler. I think this is the one we're going to talk about for right now. You're going to have 1 less shield, but you're going to get +2 hull, so more overall hit points, right? While you perform a drill beak attack at attack range 1, if the defender is tractored, treat it as being at range 0 instead. Of course, there is plenty of ways, both with this ship and without this ship, that you can put tractors on enemies, and that's one of the things that this ship really wants to do. This is going to have a very different way of flying and feeling than just about every other huge ship that we've seen. So the Grappler here is going to be really trying to make use of that drill beak attack. And we saw the drill beak in a previous video. If you need a refresher, here it is. The drill beak is, and of course you can see, this is why we call it the booty screw, right? Like it's a big old screw coming out of its booty. So it's kind of, I mean, I don't see how they can call it a beak, because beak is on your front and this is on the back. Don't understand, you know what I'm talking about, Jack. All right, I don't know, I just wanted it to rhyme. I have such a dad joke sense of humor. Anyway, yeah, so this is the drill beak attack. It's 3 3 dice out of the back, range 0 to 1, and first off, you can perform this attack at range 0, and if they're at 0, you get to change a hit into crit, or all hits to crits. So this is one of those things you kind of want them to be at range 0, although it's not necessarily the easiest thing to do at range 0. There's some ways, like tractoring is a way you can try and naturally get people into range 0, or you kind of hope that you put yourself in a way that they bump into you and things like that. Like there's ways. It's not the easiest thing to do with this ship. And so the Grappler title is giving you an advantage here, because if you could just get somebody at range 1, you get to treat that attack as if it's range 0. Of course, that's only while you perform the drill beak attack. So the key word here is while. So I think somebody is going to probably get this, maybe a newer player or somebody not as familiar with all the wording terminology, might assume incorrectly that, oh, well, I have Grappler and you're in my rear arc at range 1, so you can't shoot me because I get to treat that as range 0. And the problem is, no, it's only while you perform the drill beak attack. As soon as your attack is over, there's no range 0 to 1 stuff happening anymore. All that shenanigans ends as soon as your attack ends. So you're only treating the attack as being range 0. You're not actually treating your 2 ships as being range 0 for everything else that cares about range. So you still can be attacked if somebody's at range 1. They're still going to be able to attack you back. In theory. So we also have the Nautilus Revenge. So and this one is an interesting thing. Like, this one is scum only, whereas the Booty Screw title is any faction. I should say any faction that can field the Trident class assault ship, which is currently only scum and separatists. But the Nautilus Revenge is limited to scum only, which makes me wonder if we're going to see separatist specific titles. I mean, they're the only ones we really see using it, so I have a feeling this won't be our last preview. Also, the rumor is that there should be a little kind of mechanics and live demo / playthrough coming out of AMG at some point fairly soon, so we'll be on the lookout for that. So the Nautilus Revenge is going to give you kind of the opposite. It's going to give you -2 hull, +1 shield, but also +1 energy. So that one is nice. Now, this one is pretty cool because before you engage, you may spend up to 2 calculate tokens. If you do, you can recover that many energy. So this is going to be a nice one to kind of just kind of put all of your extra weapons on if you want to be having a lot of things that are going to require extra energy. And that's one of the cool things about huge ships is you can kind of have a big alpha strike or fuel a lot of super powered equipment and cards and upgrade cards with all of that different energy that you want to spend, but then it can leave you a little bit drained after that. So this is a nice way for you to kind of, first off, A, have a higher energy cap, and B, be able to replenish that cap a little bit easier. You will probably want to look at different ways to enhance your calculating ability. There are certain crew and other upgrades and things that can let you do that. So I think this one's interesting. I think the other title's probably a little bit better, but then again, I guess we'll have to wait and see until we get this thing on the table. All right, guys, that is it for this particular preview. Kind of a short video today. We'll be on the lookout for more news and previews as it comes out. Well, if you guys want to learn more and join the community, we have a family-friendly Discord. Links down in the description below. If you want to check out the merch store, follow me on social media. Check out Crabbok.com. All of that stuff is linked down there, plus Patreon. Big thanks to my patrons. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you so much. You guys help make this channel possible. Thank you for your continued support. I will talk to you guys soon. I want to thank you all so much, and as always, have a great day.